Silvadorkable is now live. Streaming art, art stream, Morrigan Aensland number 4.
Hello my darlings, my name is Silvadorkable, I'm your friendly monster waifu, and today we are going to be continuing with Morrigan. I apologize for the change in clothes, I am cold. Very cold, actually. Incredibly cold. It is, it's nice, fluffy.
Stream element
like
spot running element
So,
Sakai.
It's gonna just have to work.
Hello.
How's it going, Corabelle? I hope everyone's having a good day, and we are going to continue where I left off.
How cold is it there?
Right now it's only about 40 degrees, but there is a wind chill factor. So it's cold for me. I'm cold.
Nipply there.
But they are predicting snow, next week. Honestly, I'm probably just being a baby about it, but I'm still cold, so doesn't matter. I also have my cozy socks on, which are nice. Love my cozy socks. How about there? How's the weather?
33 here.
It's too cold. It's just far too cold. I hate it when I can't. Joining lines is always such a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm not fond of the cold, and I'm particularly not fond of freezing my ass off. So I'm sure you can understand that.
But you're okay with the young ones freezing their asses off.
You're gonna start that again, are you? I told you before, it's different. You can have creature comforts when you have the fucking ability to, but right now, they don't have the ability to. Question is, do I want something like that?
Morning.
No.
Finally ate something.
Good!
Time to do the cycle again.
No! You need to eat. You need to eat regularly.
Hi Iridium.
If you don't eat regularly,
Morning,
I will be
Cuervo.
very cross with you. Yes, that sounds about right. Oh, it's weird. I got a
You
mat.
have Hobbit work?
I have like a mat under my thing, my computer right now, and it's really disorienting because it's like really slippery. I'm not used to it, but it'll do less damage to my cart, so I If we were all in a dystopian freezing future and everyone had to pull their weight or else we'd die, yes. What am I tripping on? I just unplugged something. I don't know what it was, but whatever.
You know I would rise up against you.
I didn't ask to be leader. It's not my fault that they put me as leader.
Goat Simulator and Uncharted are this month's free PSN games.
Ooh. I need to actually use my free PSN games, because I have
But
PSN.
you didn't fight too hard to not be one.
Well, that is true. Actually, I'll come back to that.
Is this live?
Yes, this is live. Are you live? Are any of us actually alive?
Got platinum for Goat few hours ago. Pretty short game.
You actually beat it? I can't even imagine what the fuck I would do in the
Didn't get any
game.
notifications, so didn't think you were streaming, so thought this was old stream.
Weird. Yeah, no, I'm streaming. Yeah, no, I'm streaming. Had to make sure I wasn't like losing my mind or something, but no, I'm definitely streaming.
Good morning then, Sil. Smiley face.
Good morning, Shiro. How are you?
What is that pattern on your robe? I
Oh.
believe I live in a simulation.
There's stars. In case you guys can't tell that I love stars. And then let's see if I can do this. Hold on. I have to like bend myself, but look, I got little sakis, and the sakis have little moons on them. You can kind of see. And this says sweet dreams. I was very proud of my comfy sakis. Mostly because I'm cold.
Pak Jengar, Pak Jengar, Pak Jengar.
First I was like, what? And then I saw Gengar. I was like, oh, it's Gengar. Okay.
Banging headache right now. Hi sweetie. Hi everyone.
Oh, banging headache. I'm sorry. Also, hi Mama. I tried to call you today.
Jump.
Figure Auntie was probably on the phone or something.
Morning Silva's mum. Jump. Hi Silva's mom. Winner. Debs Matthews has won 5. Hi. Finally found my phone. It's charging.
Thank goodness. You only had it missing for how long? Oh, it should be thinner than that. Don't like that either.
Was Morrigan and her sister born or created? Going to the store today. Just
Well,
getting the essentials.
Morgan
coffee,
doesn't
and
have a
milk.
sister.
That
if you're-
zero fat milk, of course.
If you're talking about...
It was under the giant teddy bear on your aunt's bed. Know somewhere I would look.
If you're talking about Lilith, Lilith actually is not her sister. Lilith is a separate part of her. So the way that the story goes, because I know it's confusing. So Lilith was... she's essentially a succubus, which is like a type of demon. I'm assuming she was born into being a succubus, or came to be of some natural state of being, as demons often are. However, Morgan became powerful.
Stream avatars
She became...
extension. https://server.streamavatars.com/viewer.html channel_ID equals UCS7 uplex G1 of Jake 4 OSIA and platform equals YouTube.
There we go.
Yes, explain please.
So, she became really powerful. So, in an effort to protect her from herself, they ended up taking some of Morgan's power and sealing it away in a completely different location so that she could still do whatever the fuck she wanted. The problem is that after several hundred years, I think it was like 300 if I'm not mistaken, her power that was sealed away kind of got its own entity, which was Lilith. So that's the reason that Lilith looks very much like her, because she actually is a part of her. In the games, if you are to play as Lilith and beat the game, you take control of Morgan. You basically are absorbed into Morgan's body and you take control of Morgan. If you beat the game as Morgan, you absorb Lilith and are kind of like reinvigorated with this renewed life and enthusiasm. But you're in control. So no matter what, it's just a matter of who's in control, but Lilith is definitely the younger of the two. But they're essentially both the same person. Which is why Lilith wants to get her old body back. And, you know, that explains it, right? Like that. I hope that made sense.
Is one good and one evil or something?
Nope. They're both selfish. They're both legitimately just selfish. Whatever is, I guess you'd call that chaotic, chaotic something. But no, essentially they both are very much just like whatever is good for them at the moment. As far as good characters, there are good characters in the series, or in the game, or whatever you want to call it. Felicia is a good character.
They are parts of the same entity.
Yes. They are essentially parts of the same entity. Felicia is a good character. And depending on which game you play, she will essentially either become, like, at one point she becomes a superstar. She becomes like an actress. Later on in the series, if you end up playing her and beating the game, she will become, I believe it's like a nun, and dedicates her life to like helping the less fortunate. But more or less, most of everything is... most of the people in the game are kind of assholes. Well, some of them. Felicia's not an asshole. Dimitri's an asshole. The Murgai Riku is not an asshole. He's just looking for his son.
The main reason I ate is because I hate the headaches I get if I starve myself too much.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't starve
if I were
yourself.
Like her, I would be lazy mom and little lazy mom.
Yeah, pretty much. You'd be a lazy mom, and then a lazy mom that is built like a prepubescent 12-year-old. Essentially.
That Aztec robot, was it made from an advanced race or what?
Oh, Hutzel? If I'm not mistaken, I think that Hutzel... I don't know a lot about Hutzel, honestly. But if I'm not mistaken, he was actually an ancient robot that was rediscovered by a little boy. And ended up becoming, like, the little boy's, like, caretaker, more or less.
Yuck. Even Rankenstein's monster is an asshole? Hello ma'am meows a lot, what's a young 12-year-old?
That would be Victor. Victor. I don't think he's necessarily an asshole, but I also don't think he really has a huge plot, now that I think about it. The Yeti just wants to I think either reunite with his family or like save them or something. Pyron's an asshole. He's the fire elemental alien. He's an asshole.
Preteen lazy mom.
J. Talbane is just a martial artist that's a werewolf. I don't think he actually has any evil intentions.
Hi, Data.
Anna, how's it going, Dylan? Anakaris, the mummy.
Hi, LOL. The samurai ghost, what is he?
Oh, the samurai ghost. Oh shit, Bushido. I want to say it's Bushido. He actually is haunted armor, and they don't really tell you a lot about him in the video game. But if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't have good intentions.
A preteen was a mom. I think I just lost my hope in humanity.
Queen Bee.
Hi, Debs. Is this a Japanese or American series we talking about?
Both, actually. There is a while when it was an American cartoon. It wasn't a good American cartoon, but it was an American cartoon. Let's see what else. There was Queen Bee. In case you can't tell, I pay more attention to the female characters. There was Queen Bee, and she actually was,
Stop the presses. A ghost samurai? Do you think that's copyrighted? Ziggy Zoggy Tud.
a ghost samurai? No,
they are both selfish.
It's not
then
copyrighted.
Lilith must be jealous of Morrigan's sexy body.
Oh, I'm sure that she is. She wants her old body back. I mean, a succubus is supposed to be a sexual icon.
Who's
and
the ghost girl with the seal on her face?
Oh! She's one of my favorites! That's Sienko, even though she's Chinese. So Sienko, although it is technically spelt Hisenko, it's Sienko because it's Chinese. She is actually an ancient Chinese hopping vampire, or also known as a Ziyangshi. Ziyangshi actually date all the way back to the old feudal China, when monks would actually carry the dead home for burial rites. The problem is that they would actually tie the corpse to two pieces of bamboo, and then one monk in the front would hold the bamboo over his shoulders, and the other monk would hold his bamboo over his shoulders. So, essentially, the corpse is, like, strung up on the bamboo, and they would do this with multiple ones. The thing is from far away, you can't see the bamboo, so you would actually see a line of dead people being carried around by these monks, and the bamboo would sway and bend with each step of their body weight. So it actually became a Chinese hopping vampire. They were essentially the first fictional depiction of lore for zombies. Fun facts. But yes, they were, so she essentially is she and her sister Linlin were both young Chinese girls, like teenagers. I forget how they died, but somehow they did, and through their power...
Actually, succubi are supposed to hot, but there are some that's super old looking for the elders who previously haven't been taken when they were younger. Of course they die afterwards.
She actually, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much became the Chinese vampire, and Linlin assists her with giving her power. But they are good people. They actually fight for good. Queen Bee actually is a monster who is pretty much trying to overthrow the entire population because she essentially will lay eggs inside of humans, and then they will rip out of the bodies as little tiny bees, alien style. Yeah, fun fact.
Are Darkstalkers and Guilty Gear in the same universe, or is it Guilty Gear and BlazBlue that are in the same universe?
Guilty Gear and BlazBlue are in the same universe because they're made by the same company. However, Darkstalkers is made by
the Ghost Samurai is
Capcom?
perfect enemy for my enemy vampiric ninjas.
Or is it Konami?
Yup, ninja vampires.
I think it's
That's
Capcom.
gotta be fun. Sounds like alien movie. Bee-phobia triggered.
Yeah,
Isn't
sorry.
this basically the same thing as regular humans do when giving birth?
Well, yeah, except for she injects her eggs into, like, their back, I think, or something, like, really messed up, and it's, like, dozens of eggs. She's really cute, though. BB Hood is essentially a... mercenary. And an asshole. Like a huge asshole. BB Hood is a total asshole. I do like that color. Let's make it work. No, that's not green enough. I don't like that either.
I saw that in The Mist, the movie, not the TV show. The spider part was so scary, but only because I have a fear of spiders.
There actually are some very interesting characters, and I like that one better. It's a nicer color. There actually are some very interesting characters that are maybe like right there. Yes, I like that color. There actually are some very, very interesting characters in that series, but
Would Morrigan and I know ever hang out if given the chance? Morrigan is dressed in black and pink. What color is her hair? Can't remember.
Morgan has...
Oh, teal.
Yeah, Morgan has green teal hair, which, in case you can't tell, I'm a fan. She has purple leggings, a black bodysuit, black and purple wings, and she has...
Isn't there a character named that guy?
Like...
That must be so
like,
funny for conversations.
Like salmon, almost like glove lips. They're so weird. I don't know why they gave her those like weird off-color fucking whatever. Okay, so that being said, I think I actually might change it just a little. Make that color a little bit.
I know the witch from Guilty Gear with the sentient hat. Like my WoW Night Elf.
Honestly, Morgan doesn't really hang out with anyone unless they're serving her because she's kind of a bitch. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. She has pretty normal skin, I mean. We'll use this for now and then we'll come back. Because I don't know if that's a good color for her yet.
Jump.
Oh shit, I missed some.
There's two elves in my RPG, the forest elves and the frost elves. Oh, like your lit, sis. Would you ever cosplay as Bridget?
Honestly, I don't feel like I could get away with cosplaying Bridget. Bridget's a boy, and kind of androgynous and young looking. That's the same reason I would never cosplay Lilith, is I don't have the body type for it. No, she technically has black, but I think I'm gonna give her her black outfit a little bit of a purple hue. Kind of like makes more sense, I guess.
Stream Avatars extension. https://server.streamavatars.com/viewer.html channel_ID equals UCS7 uplex G1 of Jake 4 OSIA and platform equals YouTube. The forest elves aren't seen yet aside from Crave, who is a forest elf. The frost elves are an enemy in the RPG. That doesn't stop a lot of people cosplaying as something they shouldn't.
That's
no
very
one in
true.
Our family has the body type for it. Just realized. This Morrigan lass has huge boobs. Oh, her poor spine.
Well, she's a succubus, so I mean, she technically can look however she wants, but know, like, even though there are people that really shouldn't cosplay certain things and everything, don't worry, I'll go back and touch everything up. I'm just getting the base colors done right now. Even though there are, like, a lot of people that shouldn't cosplay things that are specific and everything, I still kind of prefer
Her poor muscles.
to stick with what I feel comfortable as, and I don't really feel comfortable cosplaying as someone who's supposed to look like they're like 12. Like, if you notice, most of the characters...
I don't know how to join the conversation. I don't cosplay.
I do. I cosplay a lot, actually, but... Let's find a purple. That's not a bad purple. It's not a good purple, but it's not a bad purple. No, let's just adjust it. Her purple isn't...
I don't cosplay either.
No, that's not a good color. That's a good color. It's an okay color. That's a good color. Okay.
The only type of character I can cosplay would be a steampunk grandma.
Hey, I think you'd make an excellent steampunk grandma.
So you're almost done with her? When you first started putting on the cat ear headphones, did Basil ever get confused on why his owner looks like him?
No, I don't think he really sees them as cat ears that much. And I'd say I'm close to done with her, but I wouldn't say I'm almost done with her because I still have a lot of shading and everything to do, so I might be done Friday. I hope.
Wonder what a steampunk Santa would look like.
That, but get that, and then just make it less pigmented. Pink.
Friday?
Yellow.
Today is Wednesday.
Yeah, and I might get done with it on Friday. But I'm not positive.
Take your time and do her the way you want.
Thank you, Mama. That's kind of what I want to. Since she's one of my favorite characters, I really want to take my time with her. Give her like a blue tint.
So Saturday.
I actually have to take Basil into, I don't like that color.
That's what she said.
I actually have to take Basil into the...
I was just confused, didn't mean to sound like I was rushing you.
I have to take Basil into the vet on Saturday. He isn't feeling so hot. He's feeling fine. I should reiterate. He's feeling fine. However, he's starting to get a cough again. And so because of that, I want to make sure that I treat him earlier rather than later, because the last thing I want is for him to feel gross or, nasty when I can hinder it. God, how am I supposed to... What the fuck color is this supposed to be? Some people make it darker, some people make
Cronus
it
has a
lighter.
vet appointment Saturday. He's fine and all, it's just a checkup.
One thing I never understood about this character is she has like pinkish
After I paint the
salmon.
living room, I want to get a frame version of this and hang it.
Aww. I'll have to do like a really nice backdrop then.
At Reaper97221 is now following.
Oh, thank you. It's not quite orange enough, is it? There we go. I don't understand why they chose that color for him. Well, whatever. Hey, Baz. Speaking of Basil. Yep, I totally want your butt right in my face. Thank you. Okay.
The backdrop could have the ground below her and a dark forest in the background with a starry night.
It could, but she's not really native to the forest. She kind of lives in like this
kitty butt
hellscape kind of a place. Actually, I don't know if I like that color. Maybe a little bit lighter. Like that. Yeah, she kind of has her own entire world, I guess you would say.
Ah, then my cute idea wouldn't work. Let's put her in hell. I'm wondering how are they going to do the new Ghostbusters without Aegon?
A good question.
Lucky her.
Well, she really does have an entire... She's essentially, she's royalty to some extent, so, I mean... I don't feel like that's dark enough. No, don't feel like that's dark enough at all.
Unless he ends up helping them as a ghost himself. What new Ghostbusters? Another movie? Ghostbusters Afterlife with the original cast and not that crap remake.
Wait, isn't this next one like all about the children or some crap?
Bubbles. I wanna be the very best.
I wanna be the very best. Like no one ever
My
was.
RPG has a ghost shark. You can see the entire inside of the shark. Its skin is transparent.
Well, that's cool.
The female Ghostbusters was funny but not as good as the original Imo.
See, I'm a fan of original stuff. I am not particularly a fan of most of these remakes and everything.
Me too.
Oh, that's why.
In my opinion, the female Ghostbusters had one thing the other didn't. The villain was explained a bit better. Like an innocent god coming to New York is cool, but I could do with some explaining. I do like the new Star Trek movies though.
I don't know, like, I like a lot of the original stuff, and who knows, that might be me being super particular, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Definitely a very particular person when it comes down to it. I know what I like, and I know what I don't like.
Dance. The original was funny and it was so self-aware and fun to watch, but the main villain is just confusing to me. Maybe it's because I haven't seen it in a while, or maybe it's because I still don't. On a percentage, how much of this girl's boobs are covered? Cause it doesn't look like a lot. So Silva's mom, would you be okay if they remade Ghost or Dirty Dancing?
Honestly,
Understand mythology's too wild, but it was just confusing to me.
like,
Whenever they do a
20% of her
reboot, you
boobs are
already have
covered in
expectations
some
of what it
poses.
should live up to.
30% in some others. But honestly, there's not a lot of her boobs that are covered. I take creative liberties when I cosplay her, for obvious reasons.
The first chapter of IT was amazing for the book, but the second chapter fell a bit, and I know why. If Silva doesn't mind me explaining why the second movie of IT, 2019, wasn't as good.
Oh, by all means.
Didn't care for Dirty Dancing, and Ghost would have really high standards to meet, but the new CGI would make cooler. Okay Silva, this is a question for you now. You've seen Pulp Fiction, right?
Once upon a time.
Gonna NSFW this for Pats? Can't afford tattoos, so I must improvise.
I am actually, Shiro. You read my mind. I am going to edit this a little. So, for the Patreon.
I thought so. Tongue sticking out.
Yes, you totally couldn't tell. It actually sucks because I had to adjust it a little bit. Like, I can't really do that right now. I have to wait until it's fully available and then I can go through and change it.
2018 was the perfect cornerstone for King fans everywhere, and it showed most of the book's lineup. It was the great work off the book, and it showed itself lovingly. Don't care for that movie either. If it was gonna be a surprise, sorry for bringing it up.
Oh, no worries. Don't worry, it wasn't gonna be a surprise, so you're fine.
Stream Avatars extension. https://server.streamavatars.com/viewer.html channel_ID equals UCS7 uplex G1 of Jake 4 OSIA and platform equals YouTube. If you were in a relationship, would you consider either someone giving you or your significant other a foot massage innocent or cheating? Join in on the fun in our Discord.
I guess it depends on our relationship.
/MPD748Z.
Like, personally, I don't think it's a good idea to... Hey, Baz.
The second movie, however.
Yeah, thank you for having your butthole, like, literally within inches of my face.
Because it ruined it. I'm not blaming the movie, however. The reason was King's writing. Your sister just saw the new remake of The Grudge.
Oh my god!
She didn't like it.
Really? I haven't seen the remake of The Grudge. But yeah. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
No, feet are too personal.
I don't know, see, like...
Once Upon a Time's Rumble is epic.
I suppose that it depends on the limits of your relationship, but I feel like if you're in a relationship, like, they probably wouldn't want anyone else touching you. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I feel like that's asking for trouble to some extent or another. Unless you've already clarified it with them. Because, I mean, if anything...
She said it was not as good as the original.
Relationships are incredibly important for, well... The most important thing in... Calm down. Most important thing in relationships is communication. And if you can't adequately communicate, then obviously... you know, you guys have a bigger issue than just the fact that you're not,
www.patreon.com/Silvadorkable. Merch. Check out some sweet merch at https://www.redbubble.com/people/Silvadorkable. The book said that Pennywise is a god in the macroverse, and it grew around it, making the giant turtle a god that made the universe, and it's standing on its shell. The way to take out Pennywise was with
Are you trying to smack me in the face? Because you're getting really close to doing it. Stop attacking my stream avatars! He's such a little butt.
the ritual of Chud. The way was to bring things that were important to them. Pennywise was banished by naive Americans. The thing is, that doesn't translate well in the movie. The movie tried going by. Shit on a brick.
Here, let's...
Silva, how much money do you get on Redbubble if say I paid 100 for something?
Honestly, I think I only get like 20% of something. So really not that much.
The book, but it failed because the story of Pennywise and the giant turtle was way too complicated to explain in just that movie clip, because of the lack of explanation because of King's writing. The massage of any type would have been instant death. Oh damn. Movie fell in that regard. That's why the movie isn't as good as the first part.
Yeah.
Need to start your own production company.
Oh, I think that... Oh, somehow it's screwed up. I mean, I don't mind. I mostly sell things on...
How do I fund your life, Silva?
With Patreon is how you fund it. Plus you get some really cool perks. There we go. That's better.
Thought we were doing a cosplay cafe.
Yeah, you want to move up here and set it up, Mom? Honestly, the reason that I essentially... Hold on. Alpha lock. The layer. There we go.
Okay. There's my lesser detailed explanation of the movie failure. If you want a full story, I'll need the full hour this stream starts. I would come to that. A Silva and Mum cosplay cafe.
But mostly I put stuff on the actual Redbubble and make merchandise and stuff, not necessarily so that I can make money from it, but because I enjoy other people liking my work. So, in all honesty, I'm not really making a lot of money from any of that. But it's not about making money for me.
No fair, I was gonna make a cafe.
It's not about making money for me. It's about being able to see people enjoying, you know, the things that I draw in my brand. And as long as I get that, I honestly don't care if I make money from it. I think I make like a couple dollars on a t-shirt. I make cents, like literal cents on stickers and cheap stuff. And honestly, I don't really care. It's not why I do it.
Everyone, donate to Silva.
You don't have to donate to me. All you have to do is continue being the amazing people you are.
Didn't say they did. Tongue sticking out.
Ah! Basil, why are you constantly touching all of my shit? Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop that. Stop.
Dude, if I had enough I would fund her, but I don't have that much money yet. You need to make more stuff that advertises you channel.
It's actually a good idea, Mama. Basil? Basil? Basil, you go on the right... God damn it. You go on the right way to get your butt
If I win
smacked.
the lottery, I am be a sponsor. Tongue
Aw.
sticking out.
Well, like I said, I actually enjoy all of your guys'
More shirts.
company and everything, so...
And socks. And a hoodie.
I could do that. I actually wanted to make like cute little decorative socks. Not on Redbubble, because Redbubble doesn't really have a very a very good like layout for socks. However, there are, I think it's Teespring that I saw some really cool like socks you can make. Boop, boop. And I could put little little paw prints on the bottom of them, like my socks are. They would be official Silva socks.
Make a decorative thong. Maybe I should get a job at local graveyard so I can help Silva have better life. With extra money, I could
don't
donate
need to
money
do
to
that.
Silva.
Don't work your ass off for me.
I was joking about the socks.
No, I actually do want to make little socks with I actually do want to make little socks with little paw prints on the toes.
No socks.
No, I'm gonna make socks.
We want socks.
I'm gonna make the socks.
Travel coffee mug with your channel ad.
Ooh.
Make them.
I could do that.
Make all the socks.
Can I help you, Bass?
From shoe socks to thigh socks.
Well, I don't know if I can find a place that makes thigh socks. I'm also going to be making a body pillow. Because I've always kind of wanted a body pillow.
Or sticker for car with your channel ad.
I could do that.
I'd buy a plushie of Silva. I could put it on my bumper. LOL Debs, I'm still waiting for one. Tongue sticking out.
Okay, I'll work on it. What the fuck? Does she have? She has green eyes, doesn't she? Yes, she has green eyes. Basil, why are you behind my shit?
Pillow. Never mind, I'm getting that. Don't let my girlfriend see this. You need more exposure.
I'll do that for first.
What did you think about the naked guy with the birthday celebration? I
That
understand.
Was disturbing.
I have no idea how I could explain the body pillow to the fam. Expose yourself, Silva.
Apparently. Oh wait, there's one more thing I have to do.
What naked guy?
He sent me a happy birthday thing that was like a naked guy. He wasn't really like fully naked. It was just the thing. Get the main outline. That way I can go back and edit
Will
it.
the body pillow be typical NSFW/SFW style?
Honestly, I haven't really considered it. I was thinking of making one that's just like her demon form and then her normal form. And then
I hope he was well built.
And then no, he wasn't, honestly. And then having another one that actually had like the NSFW version. Because, you know, not everyone wants like a naked girl pillow.
Like nice and good outside. Turn it inside out and it's NSFW. Damn. My girlfriend is acting a bit weirder than normal. She asked if she could get a dog even though she knows Cronus is fine with dogs. It's dogs that aren't okay with him.
Why? Are you guys living together or something? Because otherwise it wouldn't be up to you if she can get a dog. It would be up to her parents.
It was better than my sorry fat arse tbh.
Oh. Well, you also weren't showing up on a very strange show.
If you get a puppy and he grows up with Cronus, it would get along fine. No, we're not living together, she asked, because she's spending so much time at my house we might as well be living together.
Yeah, but I still feel like that's something you should probably talk to your parents about more than anything. Animals, specifically... Oh, shit.
Love Morrigan. She's awesome. You do
Thank you,
that's
Mama.
only like 3 hours, right? She has a life outside of me.
Well, yeah, but dog wouldn't. Dog wouldn't have any life outside of you. That's why it's kind of sad. I'm gonna make it more pink.
We're all animals at heart. $6.56. Stream Avatars extension. https://server.streamavatars.com/viewer.html. Channel_ID equals UCS.
This might actually take until next week to finish it.
And platform equals YouTube. Well, the naked guy celebrated Jesus Christ's birthday this one time. Patreon. Visit Patreon for free art and more. https://www.patreon.com/Silvadorkable. Yeah, the dog wouldn't, but it's still weird to ask me about, maybe because I have a bigger backyard she wants me to watch him sometimes.
Well, that's understandable. Just keep in mind, it can go very wrong very
As God's naked
quickly.
creation. LOL.
I mean, as someone who actually has had a relationship where we had an animal together, and then it became time to break up, and I couldn't take the animal, and he didn't want the animal, and it was a bad situation, and I'm still sad. I'm still sad about that.
Dogs and cats living together. Utter chaos. You get the reference.
I do get the reference.
Then my house is utter chaos. Ghostbusters.
I like that.
Yeah, but if things go wrong, I'll take the dog and give it a nice home if I don't want it anymore, but that's unlikely.
True.
Wish I have a ghost I could actually see.
Should probably finish up. I like that either. Alright, so we'll go ahead and call it a day. Hopefully I can get this all taken care of in 2 more hours, which would be Thursday and Friday, but we'll see. So far, I'm really enjoying how it's coming out. I'm very proud of her. So hopefully,
I wouldn't mind a pet wolf though.
Hopefully she turns out really well. Why did I do that? So I don't know. I'm happy with her. That being said, I hope all of you.
We have a pervert old man ghost here, but only my sister can see him. Oh, bye for now, Silva.
I hope all of you have a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow. I love you, my darlings.
Night, sweetie. Great job. Love you. 2 hearts, 2 hearts, 2 hearts. A pervert old man? Sounds like Master Rashi.